Hi guys, welcome to another short video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill and here's another video of my car boot sale finds. I've had a nice little bit this morning, so I've split it up into a couple of films. In the first film here I'm going to show you a couple of vases and primarily some glass items. Now I've only done Splot and Bessemer today in Cardiff. The rain held off until I left, so it wasn't too bad, but I didn't get back to the M4 before the Evans opened up, so I think that would have killed the boot sale. But nevertheless, I managed to pull out a few pieces, and I tell you what, I saw some beautiful things come out that I didn't get a chance to get to. Some of the regular dealers brought some really nice items in, so yeah, it was a good boot today. So I'm going to give you a little look at the items I got here. As you can already see, I have a lovely selection of glass. So we'll start with that. Now, I've done a video on how to make money from crystal at car boot sales. I'm buying vases, decanters, drinking glasses, taking them home, finding out who made them, and then selling them on by make and pattern. It's a good way of increasing 50p glass or pound glass to good money. I bought a couple of champagne flutes the other day. It turned out to be Waterford John Rocher, and they're up for £55 for the pair and they cost me £1. So it's a good way of making money. Now the first one I'm going to show you here is a large square cut glass decanter. Now this isn't pressed, this is cut glass. Now the pattern's called hobnail. Now this particular example is a Victorian example, late 19th, early 20th century, very early. You can see there the hobnail cut in. Now if you had pressed glass, you'd see the line coming down where the two moulds are put together. But everything is beautifully hand cut, even the stoppers all faceted. Underneath, just to show it is hand blown, you have the star cutting, which is where they cut it when they snap it off the pontle. Rather than just polishing it, they cut it. So that again is an indicator that it's been hand blown. It's seriously heavy. This decanter and stopper, it's not far off 3 kilos in weight, guys. And the best part about it, there's not a single chip on this bottle. Now I've got a book. I've done a little book review on 18th and 19th century glass bottles and decanters, and I showed you the perfect book. Now hobnail decanters will be in there dating anywhere from 1860, 1880, somewhere around there, right away through to 1900 and on. This piece is so clean and so pristine, really unusual to find in this condition. Now the decanters, they didn't come in cheap. There's a regular dealer that goes there, and I always manage to buy a little bit of glass off him. A couple of weeks ago I had a Georgian rinser off him that featured in my film, but I paid him £3.50 I think for that one, and that was beautiful. Now these I paid £10 each for the 3 decanters, so £30 I paid. But this Victorian hobnail, this size, this condition, this clean, it's going to be £40 on his own, £35 to £40. So all my money back on this one piece, plus the fees. Next then we got what you would instantly think is a Bohemian crystal cut glass decanter with overlay. But don't always assume they're Bohemian, because Waterford, Edinburgh, they all do this overlaid glass. Basically there's two glasses here. You've got the decanters blown in the clear glass, then it's coated in the colour they want to use, and then they cut it back to reveal the clear glass again. And that's how they form the pattern. Now, this example is hand blown. It's got the polished pontle. Every single piece is hand cut. All this is hand cut to reveal the clear glass through the blue. It's not signed by anybody, and it has got a decent bit of weight. So I would think this is probably 1930s to 1950s Bohemian. Really, really nice decanter. One good way to know if a stopper is genuine to a decanter, and be careful when you do it, is put it in the bottle, give it a tiny twist, hand underneath, just a gentle lift, and you can see there it will hold it will hold the weight of the bottle and lift. Be careful when you try that, guys, because I have had them when I've lifted them up and the bottle's just gone smash. So just be careful. But again, cost me £10. This is really top quality piece. If this had been by Waterford, it's only be up a few £100. But even Bohemian, again, it's going to be the same level, £35–40 ish. The three of these are going to be all around the same price. So for my £30, I'm going to at least have £100 back just for the 3 decanters. Beautiful condition again, no chips, no cracks, no misting. Now misting is basically water stained into the inside of the glass, and you cannot clean it. It has to be specially cleaned in acid. They have to be sent away and be dipped in acid and cleaned. You cannot clean them. I've tried everything. People have said over the years, try denture, cleaning fluids, try vinegar, try this, try that. It doesn't work. Local to me is a glass company called Cymru Crystal, and he's based in Bargoed, or Aberbargoed, and what he does is he does all my repairs. So if I buy something, a vase or something, and the top's all chipped to hell, I'll have him recut it and polish it. He doesn't charge a fortune, and when I have decanters, if I save them up once a year, I'll give him a job lot and he'll send them away to be cleaned. And I'm pretty confident you'll have a glass manufacturer around you who could do the same. Doing repairs over here is relatively cheap. You know, I can have a vase recut for less than £10. So yeah, something worth thinking about, guys. Okay. The misting you can clean, providing you can get to it. Some people call it foxing, some call it misting, some call it fogging, but whatever way you look at it, it's all the white residue on the inside of a decanter or vase or glass that you just cannot get out no matter what you do. I'm going to show you in a video this week how you get it out if you can get to it. In a decanter you can't get to it, so it has to be dipped in acid. But I'll show you how to get it out of the normal items. Now here we have a beautiful quality square decanter. Now it's numbered 286 on the base, 286 on the stopper, so I don't even have to do a test on the stopper here. Both base and stopper are numbered. It's not signed that I can see, unfortunately, but it is seriously good quality. Again, just as large as the hobnail cut. Every single piece is hand cut. All the shoulders here are cut, all the pattern is cut in, all the diamond cut in, everything. Hand blown again with the star pontil mark. And again, even the stopper. It is fully hand cut, everything. Even down here, the entire thing is beautiful, it's quality. Again, it's going to be up at another £30, £35, £40. So to be honest with you, the 3 decanters already are well up over £100, £120, if I can get 40 quid a piece. And they're good stock. I don't mind, I'll buy decanters all day long. They might not sell now, or you'll sell the odd one now, but come Christmas time, if I got 100 decanters, I'll sell 100 decanters. So I'm really happy with them, guys. Now, next piece was just sat on the floor, and I thought, what a beautiful way to display the decanters, and as you could see, they looked really, really nice. Now, here we have a solid, not a veneer, a solid oak tray that has been fully hand carved. Everything's got a beautiful patina, as you can see, lovely finish. All this is all hand carved all the way around. Even the handles, everything, it's fully hand carved. Here's the reverse. Now, you got options. What is that? I'd say a serving tray, but I don't know if it's a serving tray as much as it is just a display tray for maybe a decanters or something like that. But you know, in a cafe, you know, with some cakes on it or something, really nice. I love the colours. I love the well, you can see all the rippling and everything where it's been carved. You know, where it's been done by hand rather than machine made. I love wood. You can see it there, guys, all the imperfections where it's hand carved rather than just flat sewn with a machine. beautiful tray. Tray came in for £2 guys, it was on the floor for £2. You go to a shop, you cannot buy a chipwood tray for £10-20 with a bit of an ear on, let alone a solid oak tray that's hand carved. So again, I'll see that tray is going to be about £30 to £40. He had two, the other one was smashed. I got it and I'm going to try and restore it or super glue it. Now what we have here is one of a pair of Crown Devon vases. They're Crown Devon by Fieldings, so they're early 20th century, and a pair of those in perfect condition would probably be not a million miles off £75, £80. And why would they be that expensive? For no other reason than the decoration. This Highland cattle here, you see prints, you see watercolours, you see oil paintings, you'll see the figures. Anything with Highland cattle is seriously desirable. Don't ask me why, it just pulls really good money. Now this piece, as I've said, is by Crown Devon's Fieldings, Stoke-on-Trent, pattern number 0783, mould number 132. It's got a small chip on the foot rim. There's the mark views, so you can identify the mark, guys. Now this is a pattern you'd see hand painted on Royal Worcester. I haven't looked under an eyeglass yet, but it's looking like it's a transfer print, or at least the cows look, the bulls look transfer. But I'm going to have to put it under an eyeglass, and I can't see a signature anyway. Oh no, I got the signature, so it's hand painted. There's the signature for the end of my finger, right there. So I haven't put it under an eyeglass yet, so it's going to be either hand embellished or fully hand painted. I haven't had an eyeglass out yet. But a vase like this now with Highland cattle, with the chip on it, I'm going to start at £12 and just let it run, but I would think it's going to finish somewhere around £20 to £30 again. Now I paid him £3 for the pair because he wanted to sell them as a pair, and I didn't have the heart to say to him just chuck the other one away because it's smashed. And you could see he'd smashed it. It was so cleanly smashed. I dread to think how much money he lost on the pair. But for £3, I would have paid the £3 just for the one. But buying them as the pair, he was focusing on the broken one, where I was thinking about the single. Now he would have sold me the single for a tenner anyway, and I would have probably paid it. So for £3, I'm really happy with that anyway, guys. Next is the only bit of silver I had. No, actually I had a brooch, which I'll put in with the other one. So I had two tiny pieces of silver today. Pitiful, I know, guys. Cardiff is really hard to get the jewellery from. Now I can get the jewellery in Gethley Gate and some of the other fields and Sully and that, but Bessemer Road, God, they're on there. No soon, well, I don't even think it comes to the table. If they see it in the back of the car, they're buying it, guys. There's hard to buy the silver and gold in Bessemer Road. It doesn't say don't come out, because it does, I see it coming out. I just can't get to it, it's just everybody's down there after it. So that little silver bangle with the heart is fully hallmarked on the back of the heart. It cost me 50p, it's going to go in my jewellery box, be put away. It's not a lot of weight, guys. It's probably £4 of scrap silver if I wanted to scrap it, or 8 to 10 quid in retail. It's not fortunes, but again, it's a little bit of silver. 50p. It's about 12 grams there. Yeah, it's alright. It's nothing spectacular. Next we have a piece that's come down in value over the last recent few years. There was a time I'd have got probably £100 for this. Now I'll be surprised if I get much over 20. However, what we have is a piece of camper, hand painted, produced by HB Quimper. There's the mark. Now the piece is fully painted all the way around. Typical camper design with the lady. Now this is a spill vase, if you like, or little posy vase. It's got the 5 stems. It's in good condition. A little bit of flake into the paint, but it is no chips or cracks. It's about 5 inches tall. I haven't looked yet to see how much they are. But again, it's another one that I may start at 12 or 18 pound and just let it run and find its own level. But, as I said, go back 5-6 years ago, Camper, you couldn't buy the stuff, you couldn't touch it. A little bowl of this stuff would be £100 plus. And an unusual shape like this would still demand money. It still may. When I do my research, it may surprise me, but it isn't going to be anywhere over £30 in my opinion. So we'll see where we go. Here we have 3 pieces of beautiful quality Carnival glass, guys. Now, recently I done a film showing you half a dozen pieces. Some were real, some were fake, and I done that video to show you basically how good the fakes are. Now, I haven't done no research on these yet. They look good to me, but I will use a website called dotty.com, and if that doesn't work, just type in Dotty and Carnival glass and it'll take you to his website. And he has, as far as I'm concerned, the biggest and best website on identification of Carnival glass, their patterns, their makers, their prices, and the fakes. As I've said, these look real to me, but I will have to go online and check, find the pattern, the maker. They look Fenton. If they were Northwood, they'd have the N on them. No, take it back, this one is Northwood, it's got the N on the base. So, there you go, guys. I don't know if you can see the N there on the base, right there. So these two are going to be Northwood. So they're Northwood, guys. They have the basket weave on the back, and they're marked. Now, to tell the colour of Carnival glass, you do not look at the front, because all the metal oxide they use gives this rainbow oily iridescent finish. You have to look at the foot. Not the back here, the actual foot. Now, this one here is purple glass. The pattern's going to be something to do with pears and apples, or pears and cherries. So when I go on the website later, all I have to do is go to Northwood, go to pear, and I'll find the bowl in about 30 seconds. It will not take me long at all. These are all in lovely condition, no damage whatsoever. As I said, I've got a pair of the exact same bowls. So I got 2 Northwood pear bowls in a purple ruffled, 9 inches, in beautiful condition with a lovely lustre. They were £3 each. This one is a floral one, not 100% on the pattern yet. It's got a green body, it is green on the foot, you check. But it has got this iridescence, but it's also got a bit of a mirror finish. Now I gotta be careful, because I do know the mirror finish is one they've faked. But this does have a really good strong luster and iridescence, so I will check it. And it also doesn't have the points around the ruffled edge, so again, gonna have to be careful with this one. This is, out of any of them, if there's any fake, it'll be this one. And I think green is a rare colour anyway in Carnival glass, so I will check it. Give you a little close up at the back, as you can see there, and the pattern, guys. They were £3 each. What can I say? Even if this one turns out to be fake, I sold the last fake for £12 as a shelf filler. People will still buy the fakes, because they'll only fake the really expensive ones. Therefore, rather than paying hundreds of pounds or thousands of pounds in some cases for a seriously rare piece, it cost me £3. If it is fake, when I do my research, I will put it up and I will say it's a reproduction, but it's a shelf filler. It'll look good in your set until you get the original. It's in good condition. It might be real. I genuinely won't know until I do my research. So we'll find out. But as I've said, Dotty's Carnival glass website gives you all the patterns, all the makers, and it tells you what's fake and what's not. So that's going to be it for my first video, guys. 3 pieces of Carnival glass, 3 beautiful, beautiful decanters. Excuse me a second. A couple of really nice vases. The Fieldings vase, beautiful, and the Camper, well, used to pull really good money, guys. And of course I love the tray. The tray is beautiful. So all in all, it's a nice little job lot here for the first video. The next video is mainly metalware, and I have some musical instruments to show you, or a musical instrument to show you, and that's going to be in the next video. And I'll show you how you can buy something seriously cheap and turn it into good money. I hope you've enjoyed, guys. If you have, I would really appreciate a like and a share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena. We have a page and a group. We're on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance, all one word, where I'm selling hundreds of items, and we have our own shop, antiquesarena.co.uk or .com. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.